Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Gray here. Thank you again for another great week. We're into our last week of the calendar year. Next week, we will end school on Friday, December 20th. It's an early day at 1:05, and then we'll come back to school on Monday, January 6th. I'll have another update video or an email for you when we come back, because there are a couple Mondays off, I believe, in January, and then we'll really get restarted in January. So we're kind of closing a lot of things up. I invited you to our Argument Architects Assembly, which is next Wednesday, the 18th, from 1:10 to 1:40 in the MPR. We'll be setting up about 1 o'clock and getting everything ready. So you might want to check in at the office about 1 o'clock, and then we'll invite you in. I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on, and then you'll be free to kind of talk to all the students about their arguments. So it should be really fun. So please join us if you can. If you haven't yet, please fill out the permission slip for the A Wrinkle in Time movie we're watching next Friday. We're also going to have a pizza party and just have like a fun day that day. That'll be really good. And then finally, as far as academics go, we're just kind of wrapping things up next week. The kids will actually do their debates next week on Wednesday and Thursday. And there's different topics. They include like boycotting versus supporting zoos, protecting sharks from humans, or protecting humans from sharks, whether or not extreme sports are worth the risk, and whether or not we should prioritize space exploration or underwater exploration. So there's teams of students that are going to be doing all those debates. They are able to get like a score from the audience. The audience has a specific way to score them, and we'll do those in the MPR a little bit more of a formal setting on the team. So those will be really fun. I'll finish reading out loud A Wrinkle in Time and watch the movie on Friday. The kids are going to publish their second argument. This is a topic of their choosing. I might have helped a little bit, but they choose it. That will be what their Argument Architects display and poster and little station is about, or the topic will be what their chit chat, what their second speech is about. So the kids are doing that too. We'll do a little practice and we'll take our second CML test. In social studies, we're really talking about the colonial era leading up to the revolution. And so we'll talk about what early forms of representative democracy look like in specifically a town meeting. So we're going to hold our own little town meeting as a way to kind of look at what early democracy looked like. In science lab, we'll talk about some more about Yellowstone National Park. The kids are going to make some observations about how animals in the park add and use matter and energy. And then the kids will meet with their buddies next week. And then they're going to be doing their chit chat either this week or next week. So that should be really interesting as well. If you haven't heard that from your students, make sure to ask them to give you their chit chat speech. They're coming together. They're coming together really nicely. Okay, that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful winter break for 2 weeks, and we'll see you back in January. Okay, have a great break. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.